Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all.
Hello everybody and welcome to Craftmas Day 2. Well, it's actually Day 1. I did post a video yesterday talking all about Craftmas, but the official start, I guess, is today, December 1st. I've already done a quick video sharing with you the clearance rack update, the last chance products, and a really fun challenge that Stampin' Up! Issued Stampin' Up! Demonstrators that I am currently trying to meet. So if you have not checked that video out, make sure you check that video out. I will try to remember to put a card up here. I'm a little bit later today posting the video because there was just so much going on for December 1st for demonstrators with all of the promotions and last chance products and clearance rack refresh. And then we are officially in pre-order and celebration earning period for demonstrators. So if you've ever wanted to save a little bit of money with Stampin' Up! On your Stampin' Up! Purchases, becoming a demonstrator is the very best way to do that. I always like mentioning this, particularly during pre-orders, because we get an entire month to purchase product and earn celebration items when celebrations is around. So there's always a link in the YouTube description for that. So that, I just wanted to mention that. I have my Hello December. I'm going to share with you that, and then we're going to make a card. I'm going to set the card making stuff aside for just 1 second while I show you my Hello December sketches for both card making and memory keeping. And then I want to let you know that anybody that is participating in Craftmas for 2022, which is just sharing a crafty video, a crafty project during the month of December, they are linked in the description below. So Wendy reached out to me last night after watching my video, and she said she wasn't sure she was going to be able to pull off very many videos. She is doing I think 5 videos in a row for her card class. So she's still linked in the YouTube description below. Head over there and show her a little love on her videos. But she did say she wasn't sure she could pull it off. I know it's totally a lot to think to do 25 crafty videos in the month of December, which is already crazy, but here we go. We're gonna do it. So if you would like to join along, all you have to do is leave a comment and say, I would like to join along, and leave a link to your YouTube channel or your blog so I know what to link. And then I will link you in all of my videos. And then in your video or on your blog post or social media, just use the hashtag Craftmas 2022 so that we can all find each other. So let's dive in really quick so that I can do my card project for you. Now, many of you said that the Hello December was much better than the crafty calendars I was sharing, and I'm so glad that this is more helpful to you guys. So the first page has a little welcome message for you, and then all of the things that are happening in the month of December are listed here on this side, like Craftmas, the clearance rack refresh, last chance products, Blessed to Craft update, and then all of my posts. Here is the current host code. I've had a couple people reach out today as they were placing their orders because I just have not had a chance to get everything updated yet. So this is the new host code. I will get that posted on my website, and it will go out in an email later this evening. And then the ordering special this month is a brand new Wink Stella pen. I use this so much all of the time, but particularly during the holidays is my favorite time to use it. It adds a little bit of glimmer to your projects. And so the ordering special this month is when you spend, I want to say it is $50. Is that what it is? Oh, and I got to change this date right here. There's a couple things I need to add to this. I printed it out too soon. So when you spend $50 with me in the month of December, I will send you a Wink Stella pen. If you ordered last month for the ordering special, all of that will be going out on Monday, and you will be receiving an email from me. So just so you're aware. Okay, so I will make sure to change that date. It is from the 1st of December to the 25th. On the second page, I have my sketches, and I will be doing this sketch here, and then the final PDF that will be linked in the description box below and over on my website will have our color combos. I forgot to add those. I've already created them. I just forgot to add them. So we're going to do this sketch today, and we'll do that in just a second. So here's the card sketches for this month. Then here are the memory keeping sketches. The memory keeping sketches are not ones that I am designing myself right now. I am just grabbing these from Pinterest. The ones that I'm using are from the Creating Keepsake magazines from years and years ago. But I haven't had a chance to dive in to start creating my own, but I will. But these are just here to give you a jumping off point, and I am hopeful to do some of the scrapbooking sketches in the upcoming weeks and months. Next, the very last page just shows you what I will be doing for Blessed to Craft, which this month is the Timeless Greetings Kit. We are focusing on masculine cards, and I will probably do a couple scrapbook pages with this kit. And then my favorite product pick is this kit. I really love it. And the challenge that is happening with Stampin' Up! Has to do with the Stampin' Up! Kits. So if you did not see that video, make sure you go over and check it out. I uploaded it this morning. So let's go ahead and start with the sketch. So it's going to be this one right here. The product I'm using is this really beautiful paper, which I am sad to say I think is sold out. It is the Lights Aglow paper. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this up into probably 3 packs, and I'm going to give it away. So if you would like a chance to win this paper, like a paper pack, go ahead and leave a comment below and just say hello. Or you don't have to. I was thinking I should like have a question. Maybe let me know what is your favorite part of Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas or you are excited about Christmas, tell me what is your favorite thing about Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, just tell me what is your favorite thing or least favorite thing about December. And I am going to pick 3 people. I'm going to split this up into 3 packs, and then I will give it away to 3 people because I just am not going to be able to use all of this Christmas. And it's beautiful paper, and I will ship it out right away. I will pick a winner over the weekend, and I will ship it out on Monday so that you get it and you can use it. So what I did is I picked a stamp set to go with it. I'm going to try to use this stamp set here to do this sketch. So the sketch we're doing is sketch number 3, and I'm going to follow that. We're going to use this stamp set, and then we are using these 3 pieces of paper. So I have this one, this red one, this one that is more of like a mint macaroon, and then this one, which is like an evergreen. So let's get started. I have a cherry cobbler card base, and I'm gonna trim a sliver off this because it looks like when I cut it, my trimmer was not in the best shape. I better make sure this is 5.5. Yeah, it's 5.5. So this is going to be my card base, a cherry cobbler. I go through phases. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I go through phases where I like colored card bases, and then I don't, and I only use white. And I'm kind of in a place where I've been using colored card bases. So we have our A2 size card. Now the sketch, when I do my sketches, I show you the card base, and then I do up to about 4 layers, and they're color coded, but they don't have the measurements on them because I want you to have a little bit of freedom with the layers that you're doing. So you can do them however you want. The first layer I'm going to do is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I'm going to do 2 other layers. And the first one is going to be 3 3/4. And then I'm going to do, let's see, if it's 5 1/2, I'm probably going to do 2 inches. Okay, so we'll do 2 inches. And then the next layer I want to do is this beautiful layer. So we're going to do 3 3/4. And then what I'm going to do, let me just show you. So here's this. I want a little bit of a gap, so I'm just going to use my ruler. I want a little bit of a gap. So I think I will do 2 1/2. So let's do 2 3/4 because we can always cut more off of our layer. We can't add more paper to it. So let's see how this looks. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. Okay, so mine was 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then I'll put the measurements on my blog post. So if you want the exact measurements that I used, what you're gonna do is head to my website and look at the measurements underneath. And if you're seeing this in an email, then you're just gonna click over to my website to get the measurements. It's a little bit easier for me to give you all of the instructions after I'm done creating. Okay, so we're going to add this. I want to pop this layer up. Okay, and then we have this. Yes. Oh, this is so beautiful. This paper is really, really beautiful. Okay. So there's a little bit of a gap there, just like on the photo, on the sketch. Okay, now this piece is gonna get popped up on that. Now what I wanna do is I want to use this stamp set. And so we're gonna grab my die cut pieces here. And I was thinking that I would use a stitched rectangle. Oh, this stamp set is not even put together. Look at that. So let's put this together. Where is the sticker sheet? Oh, right here. Okay, so what I like to do with my stickers, I've mentioned this before, but it's worth mentioning again. I trim mine really close to the image because these stickers are super, super sticky. They're really strong, which is great, but then sometimes they don't pull off your block. If you've ever had one of these and then they don't, like, it's super hard to get off your block. And I have, in the past, I've ruined the rubber part, like this part, I've torn it because I'm like, desperately trying to get it off the block and it won't move. So I have found if I just trim my stickers a little closer to the image, then I don't have that problem. Stampin' tip for you. Okay, so will this fit on here? It looks like it might. So why don't we grab our Stamparatus, which is just a stamp positioning tool. And what we're gonna do, I need to take out, I think, this. Yeah. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna put a little bit of adhesive. That's probably gonna rip up this paper, but you know what? It doesn't matter where I put it if I have the adhesive. Can you guys see what I'm doing? So I'm just gonna put this on here. I'm gonna make sure it's straight. Okay, and then I can put this here. And I want a dark navy color, like I want a blue. I think that would be really pretty. So I'm going to use Night of Navy. And then that's on my platform here. And I definitely have a feeling I'm gonna need to stamp it twice just to get a good impression. So I'm just applying light pressure. See, I like that, but I need to stamp it again, which is what this tool is perfect for. So I don't even have to worry about if it's blotchy because we can just keep stamping it until we get a really good solid image. This would also look really pretty embossed. I was a little intimidated to emboss such a large image. I'm going to do that one more time and I think it'll be perfect. Look at how beautiful that is. So it didn't rip the paper, so that was good. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry for just a minute. That's a lot of ink on that paper. And then let's go ahead and add some foam to our one layer. And I definitely feel like I want something gold on here. We're gonna save this strip for the sentiment, I think. Now, I'm thinking maybe I should just cut that image out. Like maybe it doesn't need to be on a die cut. So, and you could do it upside down too. You could do the smaller panel on the bottom if you wanted. So then we're gonna have a sentiment. So I'm thinking, let's just cut this out. Is that crazy? To cut this out as well if you wanted really sharp edges. And then I'm gonna cut right on that stitched part because I just don't want that stitched part on the bottom like that because there's no stitching anywhere else. So then to sort of clean up the edges, what I'm gonna do is just press the edge in my ink pad. And then it's gonna cover that white paper up and make it a bit more seamless. Okay. So then, yeah, I think that's gonna be better. So let's close this up. How beautiful is that? Okay. Oh, I got ink right on me, but that's okay. Okay, so I love this. And I definitely think we're going to pop this up. So let's do that. And then we're going to use a sentiment. I'm going to trim that a tiny bit. This is such a beautiful card. I want to make sure there's nothing peeking out the edges. Okay. So back over here with my card. Oh, I just love that. Okay. Now for a sentiment. And I definitely think we need to emboss this in gold. So let's do the piece to you at Christmas. And I'm not going to put the sticker on there. I'm just going to take it off of this. What if I did it in red cardstock. So here's a cherry cobbler, just scrap right down here. And let's do a block. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think I can just do this. I don't know who is running a chainsaw. I don't know if you can hear that. It's literally pouring down rain. And somebody is running a chainsaw. That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay, so this is, oh, let's use a powder tool. We have new, I think we have new neighbors. I think the house next door, I think somebody bought it. And I think it was, I'm sure many of you remember me complaining about all the work that was done over there, but I think they're doing some other stuff to it. So I'm just using Versamark, stamping that down. It did come out a little bit crooked. I'm gonna do this twice. And then that way, I think the top one is better. Okay, so let's grab some gold embossing powder. Yeah, I think the top one is straighter. Get a nice straight trimmed sentiment. I feel like the top needs to come off a little. Oh, I think I did it. Oh, now the bottom needs to... Maybe I should do this with my ruler and an X-Acto knife. It's probably how I should have done it to begin with. And then, if I'm feeling a bit nervous about this end right here, I can just take a little bit of foam, a teeny tiny bit, like the tiniest piece you've ever seen. All right, I love the way this came out. I think it needs some gold sequins, is what I think. Or a gold embellishment, which I just picked up some off. Okay, I'm gonna use these. I just picked these up off the clearance rack. I love these so much. And I thought it was awesome that they were on the clearance rack, so I picked up a couple packages. I love it. So this is my card for my sketch. I think it turned out pretty good. So that is sketch 1 for the month. I will be doing the second sketch for the month and towards the middle of the month. And I hope that you're enjoying Craftmas. I am so excited about this. Again, leave a comment if you want to join along, and I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new video for Craftmas Day 2. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you tomorrow.